You're never truly prepared to give a PowerPoint presentation unless you're ready to give it without the slides, without the projector. Why is that? Think about it. Has your laptop ever frozen? Well, guess what? It could happen in a presentation. Bulbs can burn out. Connecting doodads don't work. You think everything is all set, and you know what? You're staring at a black screen. Sometimes people could kick over or stumble over a laptop, pull a cord, break your connector. Anything can happen. Guess what? Your audience doesn't care. Now, I tell all of my clients this before presentation training every time, and some of them say, yeah, right, whatever. But think about it. You could be set at a convention to give the last presentation of the day. It's 4 o'clock, and the power goes out. Everyone has to catch a flight in an hour and a half. You may have to go out in the parking lot and give that presentation. Are you ready? You can't just say, well, you know, I'm sorry, my PowerPoint would show. Nobody cares about your problems. They might be sympathetic, but that's not going to help them really understand your message. Now, on August 14th, 2003, I was training a bunch of Fortune 500 oil executives on how to give PowerPoint. And I reminded them at 9 in the morning, hey, you got to be ready to give your PowerPoint anytime. Without the PowerPoint, you could lose power. You never know. Bulbs burn out. They said, yeah, right, whatever. So they all stood up, they gave their PowerPoint presentations, we reviewed it, we critiqued it. We did it again. They all improved. We did it again. They've all given 3 PowerPoint presentations. They've all seen critiques, they've all improved. Well, now it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Everyone is ready for their final PowerPoint presentation of the day, and what happens? The lights go out. Now, our studio here at Media Training Worldwide in Times Square in New York City doesn't have any windows. So when the power goes out, guess what? It's dark in here. It's really dark. So I yelled to my assistant, hey, check the fuse box. Well, it wasn't a fuse. It was the power. It was the power in New York City and the Northeast and in Canada, and it was off for 24 hours. So what do? Fortunately, somebody found a little flashlight. We looked around, and we felt our way out the steps, down one flight of stairs, and we walked out to a park, Bryant Park, here in New York City. We formed a little semicircle of chairs, and each person stood up and gave a PowerPoint presentation. Now, they did it without PowerPoint. How did they do that? Well, they did it because they'd already rehearsed 3 times in one day. So they were familiar with it. It was up here. Now, one of the executives at the end of the day said, you know what, TJ, this was very liberating. I now realize I'm not dependent on technology. I'm not dependent on the slides. Yeah, it's an extra, but you know what? I'm never going into a PowerPoint presentation again unless I'm ready to give it just by speaking. It's very liberating. Guess what? You can feel that same feeling. Make sure you're ready to give a PowerPoint presentation even if the PowerPoint doesn't work.